Hello everybody, Reggie Time here, and for this video we're looking at Triple Eight's latest game that it's launched called Flopomania. The basic premise of the game is there is no pre-flop action. Everyone antes a particular amount in these like $5 games. The ante is 10 cents, and you skip straight to the flop, and that's it. Then he just plays like normal poker, as far as I can tell. No idea about strategy for this game yet, other than flop well, bet hard, I guess, would be my initial reaction to the strategy. And yeah, we're just going to look at it. We're going to play for however long it is before I get bored of it and think this game's nonsense, and then go from there. Yeah, who knows, maybe it won't be a nonsense game. But I get the feeling it probably will be. And will be some kind of enormous rake trap, but let's see. Let's just see what happens. Certainly seems fast and furious, that's for sure. Get rid of all this pre-flop nonsense. And see what happens when we bet here with our gut shot. I mean, obviously, like, anyone can have any two cards, so there's a good chance we're going to see all kinds of like random nonsense, but at the same time, everyone's kind of gets to the flop with weak ranges, don't they, I guess? Who knows? Who the fuck knows? He says check twice, so he's going to make a stab. This isn't going to be about, excuse me, any kind of strategy whatsoever, by the way, because I haven't even thought about the strategy for these games. It's just basically showing you how the games play, what the games are all about. This fucker goes on a lot, doesn't he? Yeah, it's just basically about showing you how the game plays, what it's all about, and just, yeah, whatever. It's just about looking at the games and showing them to you guys who don't have AAA accounts, who might be interested in taking a look at the games, or in general just seeing this new game format. I often wanted to make a video where you have like 100% VPIP, see what happens. This is the one. This is the 100% VPIP video. It's called Flopomania, as you can see. When you get to my age, Flopomania can quite often mean something completely different. It reminds me of my sex life when I've had 8 pints of cider and a couple of shots of Southern Comfort. We're very much in Flopomania territory there. Only my wife is anything but manic when that situation happens. So there you go. Little insight into my post-booze sex life. Fortunately, I almost never drink alcohol, so it's not a big problem. Up trip 6 is here. Hope somebody has it been randomly dealt the ace, I guess, or the flush draw. Nope. Don't recall seeing a turn yet. I don't remember. We might have seen a bet call somewhere, but I think I've bet 3 times or 4 times and taken it down every time. Didn't really want to fall for just 10 cents there. I mean, I guess maybe the second pairs go way up in value. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm talking bollocks. Maybe any kind of made hand goes up in value because people just have so much absolute junk. Be really interested to hear the thoughts of some like thinking players and like innovative players and players that are like good at new games, like figuring new games out quickly. Interested to hear people's thoughts on this. I don't have too many opinions yet on how much going to be, like what a good approach these games would be, or if these games are even going to be worth playing. I suspect they might be worth playing. I suspect there's going to be lots and lots of fish in them. But I mean, the rate could be fucking huge. Who knows? I think when any new game starts, though, there's always going to be lots of fish, and the guys that like react or like learn the game quickest are going to be the ones that have like a big edge. Wow, getting raced on the river. We have the king 3. I mean, how can we fold? If he just has like any random 3, then we probably win. He just had the ace king, which is even better. I'm trying to like think of some thoughts on the hop of like what might be like good ways to play this game. And making hands is obviously, I think, going to be the easiest thing. But I mean, does it just play out normal poker post flop? You know, like bet your draws, bet big for value. I mean, I'm gonna just for now approach the game like I would approach any poker game, like almost like I would approach the Sky games, where if you flop strong in a limped pot, then just like go for it. Oh, I've got a scratch card. Fucking boom, get in. Where do I find that? Where do I find my action scratch card at? I'm going to call this 20 pence with second pair in a very small pot. Who knows, he might just be like value betting a jack. Oh, it's a chop. It's a chopper, Rooney. Never mind. We'll take that. We'll take the chop. I quite like these games. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Takes away a lot of like the boring pre-flop stuff where you're just folding all the time. I mean, volume's going to be really easy to get. Excuse me. It's not going to be hard to get volume. There's no game selection. You just like from the lobby, you just kind of instantly just say, right, take me to a table, and it takes you to a table. Don't know how much traffic there is. I mean, I'm playing the very low stakes version here. Don't know how much traffic there'd be within the higher ante games. Keep betting with the nuts on table 3. And we're going to hope he has a full house with the 9, and we're going to go all in. He does. And we track down a pretty tasty pot. Well, in terms of big blinds, I'm not going to get too excited about winning $5, of course, but in terms of big blinds, it was a nice pot. So yeah, we're just going to go for like 4 minutes, go to 15 minutes, and then put it out there for you guys. And just let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of this game. Have you got any ideas about strategy for the game? If you think it's just a complete nonsense of a game, and anything, any thoughts on the game? No thoughts on my play, because I've just been basically kicking buttons, you know. And I certainly haven't been trying to like give any strategy advice, because I haven't really thought it through yet, and I haven't like studied it, read up on it or anything. So I'm sure over the coming days, if the game does gain traction, there will be some interesting strategy discussion. But for now, just let me know what you think of the game. Oh, we have the aces. We have them aces. We're not going to like go nuts here, I don't think. We're just going to go bet, 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 and bet, 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 and bet, 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 and see what happens. 7 seems like a pretty shit card. And check this river and hope it checks through. It's highly likely he can have 2 pairs, straights, fucking who knows what. Not going to call a big bet if he bets anyway. We'd probably have to call 135, even though I think there's like a... Do we have the nuts here? No, we don't, because there's a flush out there, and he does have the flush, which is kind of unfortunate. I think this is probably a fold. And what do we beat? It's called twice. Tons of things get there. Yeah, we'll just fold. We'll just fold them aces. When we get action like calls twice in a multi-way pot, and then that board happens, it's hard to think of too many hands we're beating on the river. You can just check back a lot of 1 pair and stuff, isn't it? A lot of like worse hands. Good at flopping 2 pairs. And 3 is pretty disgusting on the river. I'm just going to jam just to try and get value from an ace. Got like a half pot. Ace 4. Never mind. Oh, we got them aces again. So yeah, I think it's a fun game. I can see it being an incredibly frustrating game, and I think it's the sort of game where you're going to need some pretty good discipline post-flop. Like with the aces when we folded them, with that 7-5, I think there's every chance I should have just folded that river. Or checked it, or what have you. He was probably too thin, that bet. I think it's going to require an awful lot of post-flop discipline and an awful lot of just like nut peddling and using, like, I don't know, having really good knowledge of blockers and things. Really good working knowledge of blockers. But it feels like it's a game that can be beat and beat pretty well, on my initial thoughts. If you're good at poker, you're going to be able to extract value from these games, I would imagine, because you're going to be playing against a bunch of like weak players, I mean, do I think they're going to be more beatable than normal poker? I have no idea. In the early stages, I guess it might be. Because people are just going to be playing, like, you're going to have bad players playing really badly in it. So if you quickly, like, adjust and or, like, figure out or just do well and just, like, play well post-flop, maybe there is going to be some juice in the game early on. I'll certainly be looking again during like my quiet moments. Won't be playing at peak times, I wouldn't have thought, but during the mornings, I'm just going to like probably just play these games for a little bit of fun and just to see what's going on when my 13-hour games typically don't run. Yeah, we played like 16 minutes. That's going to be enough. I've got some things to do this morning, so we can't do much longer than that. But I just wanted to put a video out within like hours of the game launching, just to try and get some views from my channel. Hopefully there'll be plenty of people coming to have a look. And yeah, if you do see this, please do share it, because I'm sure there'll be lots of guys who are pretty interested in this format. I'll leave it there. Hope you've enjoyed this little introduction to the game, and goodbye for now.